Good morning everyone. Today I'm at Friars Woods, as you can see, hopefully from behind. I'm here with Des Catty and a mate of mine, Steve, coming down, and sort of a last minute decision to come out for an overnighter. We got here 8 o'clock this morning, it's 10 o'clock now. Basically got here, had a cup of tea, sat down and had a chat for a bit. So Des is setting up over there. I'm going to set up somewhere over there, and I'm going to try and do some videoing, because over the last 2 months, every time I start off doing a video, an intro, and then I forget to do anything else. So I'm going to do my best to try and film it. Plus I've got the products that I've been making, the pouches and bits and pieces, and so I want to show them off. You've seen them in previous videos, but I've just opened an Etsy store, so if anyone is interested, there'll be a link below, but I'll tell you more about it later. So I'm just going to set up. The top I'm using is a DD Superlight, and this is the 3 metre bar 4 metre, and for the weight and the size of it, it's brilliant, and the materials of the Superlight is superior to their standard tarps. And what I do, I just scrunch it in the bag. I don't fold it or anything like that. I just ram it into the bag, and then cinch it all down in a dry bag, and it works really well. Not too sure what sort of setup I'm going to do in a way of just doing a ridge line and the tarp going to the ground and going out from the top. I'm not too sure, so I'll go and muck around. Didn't even start the video.
I did a time lapse. Oh no, I did. Thank fuck for that, because I ain't taking it down again.
Start all over again.
You videoing?
Yeah?
Oh, sorry.
That's alright. Bloody hell, you like that hard, don't you? It's like a balloon. Anyway, this is what I've come up with. I didn't bring any decent pegs with me, so, and the ground's a bit crumbly, but I did want to bring the 3x3, but I couldn't find it, so this is what I'm using. But I do like the 3x4. It's a good winter camp, or if it's going to be raining, you got loads of protection, loads of admin. Yeah, it's a good tarp. But so next off, I'm going to put in my Dutch Army bag, bivvy bag. So I'll go and get that. So quite an easy, simple setup. It actually looks quite flat here. Yes, there's a lot of grass, but that's fine. So I'm just going to use a ultra lightweight reflective ground sheet. And these things don't weigh nothing. It's like 100 grams or something. Test out the ground. Yep. To me that's comfortable. My legs are slightly going down, my head's nice and flat here. So I'm using the Dutch Army bivvy bag. To be honest, I've had many bivvy bags over the years. But the beauty of this, yes, it's not lightweight, it's quite heavy, but it's got a side stem and it's got a bunk there, and the quality of it is superb. The only downside is the zips. I don't like the zips on. They could have done with chunkier zips. And it's hoops as well. 9 zips on this side. So that's sleep mat. I use the Thermarest. I've got a couple of Thermarests. And the ground mat just protects. You could put the actual mat inside the bag, but I like putting it on the underneath. This gives me a bit more space inside the sleeping bag. And that's all I do is put a couple of pegs in the end of that. I won't bother about that end. And the sleeping bag I've had for years is the Rab Ascent 700, and it's just a really nice down bag. I'm 6'3", so for me this has got plenty of space in it. It's a really good size sleeping bag, and I think this is just a regular. But I do have a pillar, and I'll put that in there now. So I've had this for years actually. It's a cocoon travel pillow down, and all it is, once they're not brilliant to be honest, because once you lay on it, the down compresses. Once you've got to let it puff up a bit, but I use that. And also I've got one of these Thermarest sort of dry bags which you turn inside out and use it as a pillar. So I've got this down waterproof jacket which holds stuff in there. And that's now a pretty good pillar, because I need a pillar. And with the Dutch Army bivvy bag, there's loads of space in the back here. So basically when I get undressed, all my clothes, everything goes sit in the back there, and that actually bolts it up, it becomes part of my sleeping. So not only do I have the mat for my body, the back of here is where my clothes go, sort of, because I sleep on the side and I have my hands up in the air and all sorts, so putting your clothes there just gives you that extra protection. Just going to make a couple of tent pegs, that's all, for the tarp, because I don't like the ones that are too small. So these are just going to be quick and easy. Do one more. Just gives you like the V. So yeah, we'll use them. Right, so I've gone round and replaced the short pegs with some decent ones. Not something you have to do, but to me, just if it rains and it gets really windy tonight or anything like that, I know that that's secure. And now that's not going anywhere. And that's all set up, that's the Dutch bivvy bag. All ready to go on that. All locked up, don't want any bugs in there. Let's guarantee if they were, they'd bite me. Des has been out collecting materials.
Yeah, I've got some feathers.
You got some feathers?
Found some hazel, but a lot of the stuff is really growing high. I managed to find that bit. It's not great,
yeah,
but it's enough for me to practice with. And then I've got some extra feathers there as well. I bought my bow drill kit as well, so I've picked up some grass.
Yeah, have a go at that.
Do a bit of bow drilling.
Okay, alright then.
Yeah, lovely mate.
There we are, that's me set up. Des has gone for his standard setup. I said to him, don't you get bored of that, mate? He went, no, but it works, and that's all that matters. And it's nice and clean and easy to put up. Plus I like this design. On windy conditions you want to be on the ground, you want everything on the ground, you don't want it up in the air,
no.
You don't want it flapping around. I hate it when it's windy, the tarp flapping around.
Yeah, because sometimes when we go over to that woods over common, when it is windy, There's a bit of the wind wafts up from like this, like the bit of the valley that's there.
Yeah.
And as I say, I always set it up sort of like down to the ground.
Yeah. No, that's a good, for me, that's a winter type setup. But you can see, like, I do very similar. That's on the ground that side. You know, in windy and bad conditions, this is the way you want to set your tarp up in my mind. You know, it's the way I think.
What I want to try though is when we do get the winter, because I'm using it a lot more now.
Yeah.
I'm going to. I think what we talked about before about having my little stove in there.
Yeah.
And then just getting it where, you know, the heat. See if the heat will eddy inside there.
Yeah.
You know, not too much. I mean, because you're only going to be running it. You're governed by a little stove. I don't want a proper fire, but. If that's, I mean, I have noticed it with the meths. With the meths, just obviously you don't want like, meths circling.
But what people worry about too much is that the fire's going to burn your tarp.
Yeah,
but it's not. It'll take a lot. If it was sitting there, it may do. You know what I mean? But if it's down there, you're just going to get that heat just circulating around you.
But I wouldn't really have a fire outside of my stove. You know what I mean?
No, but I'd only have a contained fire.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Right. Then. Okay. Focus. Right, it's getting near lunchtime. Actually, it's 12:30. Well, it's 11:45. So, in one of my sort of dry bags that I'll make, which I use this one from a food bag, and the other one's got my frying pan in it, and they're really tough. They've got a buckle on the top here, and the Velcro as well inside. And they're a solid bit of kit. You can actually get a 24-hour ration pack in one of these, so that's not bad at all. But yeah, it's lunchtime, so I think I'm just going to go for the old standard noodles. I think quick and easy, tasty. I've got mixture to do a Bannock, which I'm sort of thinking about doing, but I might do that. Don't know, tomorrow. We'll see. But yeah, so that packs down quite nice and small. Right, change of plan. I'm going to do Bannock. So I bought Bannock mix with me. So here's the Bannock mix. I made it last night. I might do some noodles still, but I just like if I make that, it's fine. So what I need first off, this is one of the Billy pan which is I make. Just for a small 12cm zebra will go in there or something similar. And we need a pan to mix it up with, so in here I've got like a polka cup and bowl, so we just put some in there. I don't want to do a massive one, just a small one. And a spoon somewhere. We'll just use just a wooden spoon. Bit of water. So now we just add a little bit more. And there's no real fit recipe for making a Bannock. Everyone makes it their own different ways. And then I generally like putting nuts and raisins, cinnamon. It literally took 2 minutes, and your hands should be pretty dry after that. It's not really, it's not wet. So what we do, we get the stove up and running, and we cook it. we just let this heat. So we just put some oil in the pan now. What we do is just chuck it straight on. Basically just leave it there for a few minutes and just keep checking it. So I won't film all of this because it's going to mostly take, I don't know, 5-10 minutes maybe. And I've just got the trangia on a simmer, so I don't want to burn it too quick. And I'll have to keep moving it around as well. But that's why when you're cooking it like this, if you're not cooking it on a fire and on a trangia burner, you don't want the bannock to be too big because the outside of it won't get cooked. Right, so that's sort of done. So what I like to do, a bit of luxury, is put some holes in it. Depending on what you got, honey or maple syrup or whatnot. I've got, I think it's maple syrup. And just pour that over the top. Let it soak into the holes. There we go. So yeah, that's bannock, quick and easy food. So I'm just going to put the pot on for a brew now. Alright, just something I do which is quite useful is that I get some paracord or whatever it is. This is some sort of cordage, and I just do an overhand knot on them. And I keep these in my bag all times. So if you've got a ridge line or anything like that. So, alright, on this branch I put up, I don't need these, but I'll show you anyway. So what I do is put them there, one there. Great on a ridge line. One there. Got a really long one here, just fit over the top. So and they've got the knots on it. It's got the knots on there, on each of them. And so just give you an example, let's give you my so like my Kapolka kit. I'm trying to get this in film, it's not that good. But basically, let's put this one on, put it over. Jesus, can't get it in film. There we go, see if it's better. So it could be anything, so we're just using this for example, but we use the knot as the hook to hook the whatever it is. So we just pull it through. Basically that's not going anywhere. Got my toiletry bag, lift it up and with that knot there, that'll tighten up. And they don't go anywhere. Right. And I'll put another one up in a minute, but let's use this one here for example. But you put your torch on here, put whatever you want on it really. But the weight of the whatever you're holding up just locks it in place and it doesn't come out. I'll try and get a close up on it. That one there. And there, see, it ain't coming off. And it's easy just to unflip that and take the item out. But it's nothing say new or special, but it's something that for a couple of bits of paracord keeps your gear off the ground. The stuff you grab and get quite often. So there's a few items there of mine I'm just going to put on there. Des is going to do a bow drill. He's went and got all the right materials, done feather sticks, got himself a bird's nest there. So he's got all stages to be able to do a bow drill. So I think, is that a bit of lime you're using? Yeah. With a bit of hazel as a spindle?
Mate, yeah, always
okay.
Go-to.
Yeah, it's a good combination, isn't it?
Yeah, I do like it. Got to work it a bit, take it easy on the pressure.
Yeah. Because
it burns too deep, it burns quick, doesn't it, on the hearth. Drills too deep in the hearth, but...
I suspect this will go...
Oh!
hang on.
Oh, well.
Yep.
I've got Jake out in the garden doing it.
I saw him, yeah.
His form was brilliant again.
I expect he was better at it because he weren't so tired as he was the first time.
Well, it was his form as well. It was spot on. You know what I mean? He really got it. He really done well. He didn't want to actually get a ember. He just wanted to burn in a new hole.
Yeah.
So pretty up. So, I mean, that day we done it was he did. It was brilliant, wasn't it?
Well, it's amazing from starting from could hardly hold it to the point where he got an ember in him.
Well, you think with a flint and steel. Remember, he couldn't even get a spark. 15 minutes later, he was lighting charcoal off, and then 6 hours later, he was making. I want to teach him the whole combi now.
But it's amazing their ability to learn so fast, isn't it?
Oh, mate, yeah, especially kids.
Yeah. That's a mega. That's mega. That's going, isn't it?
It's going, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oi, oi. It was moving on the board, mate, on that thing. They drilled in as quite as far.
Yeah.
The tendency to want to go and blow it every now and again.
Well, yeah, you've got to be patient, isn't it?
Especially with this.
Because it's burning up inside there. That's.
Oh, what's happening? I've lost my ember.
Is it falling through?
Yeah.
That's there, isn't it? In there.
Will it? There we go. Not bad, was it?
Right. Basically, there's a good textbook demonstration of how to bow drill and get a fire going. But yeah, we're going now. Well done, mate.
Thank you, Dave.
Good skills.
Thank you, sir. Well, been practicing it quite a while now, haven't we, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Done of late, anyway. It's one of them ones I've always kind of left to the side. I want to carry it on into the winter now, though.
Well, that's when that's the time where it starts getting harder.
Yeah, that's why I really want to sort of really get into practicing with it. I don't get into the series or like this boxing and all that boxing. I never watch. No, yeah.
You sort of get so far you think, hold on a minute, what's the time? How long have I been in here? You usually tell when I say all of a sudden you get up thinking, fucking hell, I can't feel my legs.
I can't stand up!
Help, help!
I can't feel my arse when the legs are gone now.
It's a very artistic log.
Morning, everyone. Oh, God. Bit of smoke. Morning. The time is 10:15. Been up since about 7:30. Had a cup of tea, cup of coffee, and just been talking, and I've sort of been carving a spoon. So I thought I'd take you along with the carving bit. Let's put my glasses on. So, not too quite sure what I'm doing. I've done a round bowl so far. I've had a couple of attempts because of the wood not finding a decent point. That's all pitted out in there. It's got like a pitty core going through the middle there, but this side ain't too bad. I've had to do this twice because there was a cut right around there, but I'm just gonna, it's just like anything, just have a go of it and see what comes out of it. We haven't had breakfast yet. We've just sort of been sitting around talking, normal stuff I've been carving. Normally second day, I'm going home today, but normally I like to stay and do stuff, that's why I like doing 2 days.
It's a snug pack. Yeah, it's a thin sort of thing. That's nice. That goes down to flipping, I don't know what sort of temperature it goes down to, but that's flipping jungle blanket. Yeah. Travel stuff, that's nice, just to sort of chuck over as an extra. What's it, but don't.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, wasn't that expensive. That's quite nice. It was nice. And
Yeah. Cuts down. Yeah.
Not quite close to the edge there, but.
Okay. Right, mate.
Yeah, right, mate. Right, need a crutch here, I need to see that. Right. Yeah, carry on, mate, yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'm not saying nothing. It's a bit annoying that bit there, but I might be able to get away with that. It's a bit punky, this wood, but I think there's enough good bits in there. Yeah, so I'll mostly cut that off there, do a couple stop cuts there and now, split it down and see what will come from it. I won't film all of it for a few and give yourself a bit of leeway there. Yeah, it just gives me a little bit to play with. Alright, there we go, that's ended that project. My own fault really, should have, that was getting really fragile there and I just whacked on it. Snapped the end, didn't I, of a bloody...
Oh, the other end? Oh, shite.
Yeah, my own fault really. I was doing that.
Can you rescue it though?
No, I don't know. I'll carry on.
Yeah.
I might be able to just get a small little spoon out of it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You can rescue it though.
We'll see, won't we? Got to carry on carving, ain't you? Oh, I said it now. Quite again. Oh, sorry, mate. Yeah, snatch it. It's my own fault. That's why I generally don't do the bowl first and do the bowl afterwards. Nah. But I said it on the video, so I don't normally do the bowl first. And there you go. What's for breakfast? Bacon.
Yes.
A bit of bacon.
Yes, sir. Bacon.
Can't beat a bit of bacon.
They're protein, isn't it?
Right, here we go. Now I'm cooking up a bannock for breakfast. I must really have a couple of eggs with that. Do an omelette or something. And Des is doing his bacon and some look really nice mushrooms you've got
Chestnut
cooking
ones,
now.
mate,
Yeah, they look really nice. I think I've got sausages, but I don't fancy cooking them, to be honest. So there's bacon. That looks like quality bacon as well.
It's cooked a bit better and all.
Yeah, well, you know, you don't want to undercook it, do you? You might get someone complaining.
Might get someone. Yeah, I might do. Not right.
But yeah, so just doing that, and we're gonna have to stoke the fire up in a minute, but I'll do the bannock first. So bannock is done there. I'm just letting it sit for a bit while I cook up some mushrooms and some eggs. But that's all ready to go. Des is tucking into his food, which is lovely, and Steve had porridge. Let's skip over that one. Call yourself a woodsman.
Some people like them long handled seat summit spoons as well, don't they?
Yeah, I do.
We might even have an outkick on.
Yeah.
That's it really, let it sit there for a bit, but that's it done. I think I might put a bit of maple syrup on that. But it goes with everything, doesn't it? We'll leave that on there for a bit and it should just come off alright. There we go, a bit of maple syrup on there. As maple syrup makes everything taste nice. Got my bannock there, and yeah, it's time for breakfast. Well, it's time for brunch. So I'm going to sit there and eat this. Chuck more water on it, and it's going to give these a bit of a soaking. And just chuck this on it as well, so it's properly out, and that's it. That's good to go now. Humid day today. I think it's going to be wet, a bit of sunball wet, but to be honest, apart from little sprinkles of water this morning, it's been pretty dry and it's very humid today. Oh, that's camp done. I ain't done loads of video. I tried to do video, but I do say, I think, oh, I should have filmed that. I forget, I've got to get into the habit of doing a bit more filming. I was with Des was over this weekend, and because he does so much filming, he's constantly taking pictures and filming stuff where I forget. But yeah, that's it really. Hope when I get back I can see the footage and then we can put something together. If you're interested in any of these stuff that I make, or just want to have a look, I'll put a link to my Etsy site at the bottom. This is no sales thing, but people I do ask, so I've just done this Etsy site, and I'm going to be making more products and bits and pieces as and when I can. Just got to get some more materials and zips and stuff like that, but I'll put a link to that if you want to have a look at that. Being in September now, sort of mid-September, the club's changing in October, so I like to try and make the most of this time of year, get out as much as possible before the clocks change and it starts getting long nights and stuff like that. And I like to make the most of this, you know, nice weather and autumn coming in. It's going to hopefully, you know, that's a really pretty time to be out in the woods, and so I'm going to try and get as many days and overnighters in as possible. But apart from that, that's it. It's been a cracking, really sort of 24 hours, and I know I say it, but I start to do a video, then I forget to do it, so I've got to try and get more into the habit of it. And you know, I won't put out loads of videos still because I don't, but you know, 1 or 2 a month would be quite nice, because I actually don't mind the editing part of it. You know, it's just the filming part of it. There's a lot of backwards and forwards, and it detracts from what I'm being in the woods for, and that's to, you know, do stuff and enjoy it. I still enjoy doing a bit of filming. But that's it, that's me done, that's me out, and I hope the video's alright, we'll wait and see, and I'll see you on another video.